my name is Jana and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, episode number 144. Welcome back. Gloomy rainy day here in southern Finland, but we will be talking about something cheerful, which is knitting. Knitting makes everything better, right? I had to wait for the big rain to stop. It's still raining, but it's less noisy than it was before, so, and a bit of light we got, so good moment to sit down. I'm recording out of schedule this week. It's been one hectic week, so it's good to sit down for a moment. I have a finished object. Oh no, we should probably start with what I'm wearing today. I'm sorry. And that's the usual question. I'm wearing a cardigan that I finished, I think, around 2 years ago. It's Mini Cardi by Marie Renier, and I've worn it a lot. It's lovely. V-neck, rather short cardigan. I call it my Professor Caterpillar cardigan. You probably can guess why, because of the boucle stripes. I knit this in Finnish sheep wool. The violet one is Finnish sheep wool, which is Jalovilla Enzio, I think. It's like a single ply, like lamb's wool. Very nice, very nice. And then the yellow, they actually look green next to violet, but they are neon yellow stripes, are my own Kettu Yarns boucle DK in soft neon yellow. Yeah, it's quite cold today. That's why I'm wearing woolly cardigan over a linen dress. And I also have a special necklace that I actually haven't worn in a while. It's by one of my favorite artists, Nancy van den Boom. She's a Dutch artist, painter, amazing lady. I love her work. I have her work, and long time ago when I used to make jewelry, you don't know this thing about me. I used to make like bead embroidered jewelry. We collaborated on a couple of pieces with her hand painted miniatures, but this one I bought from her long time ago, like years before, in different life. But I found it in a closet and I thought it fits really nice with my cardigan, and it's spring themed. It's blossoming trees. We almost have blossoming trees. Actually, we do. Does cherry have? I'm trying to look at my cherry tree. Does it have flowers already? I think they are starting. They are opening. So yeah, it's an original miniature painting. Yeah, on a necklace. So yeah, that one. Okay, now let's go to knitting. I talked about my cardigan, and the first and actually only proper finished object. I kind of have another one, like almost. But look what I have. I finished it last night. It's Teddy Clutch by Petite Knit. This cute little thing. I don't know. It just, I can't talk about it without a smile. I showed you the knit part last week, and now it's assembled. It has a lining. I did all of that last night because well, I I knew I don't even want to tackle the lining. I honestly didn't even attempt to sew the lining, but I have a good friend, and it's good to have friends that can come to your rescue, and my friend made the lining. Hei Taija, ja kiitos. Olet ihana. So yeah, she made me a lining in the cutest fabric that I really wanted it in this fabric, because long story, she made this clutch, I'm not sure, last year, one before, and she has a bigger version, and with this lining. And she promised to help me with the lining because you need to sew the lining, and she's a professional. She can sew, and I dabble. I have very complicated relationship with my sewing machine, and honestly, the whole idea of pulling everything out, first of all, I don't have place. I need to make space if I want to sew, and it would be a very long project for me because, you know, it's complicated. But so she saved me. She made me lining. She brought it over, and She dropped it off yesterday quickly, and I assembled the thing. It has a frame inside. See, it closes with a frame. I knit it in a Hetkiä Yarns Boucle DK color Joy held double. I think last time I told you the color wrong. I said overjoyed, but no, this is Joy. It's a bit less saturated. And yeah, there is a little hedgehog on a swing. And I really, really love it. The fabric is by the Finnish brand Poppy, and that's Siri, and she's on a swing. I just love it. And now it's my happy clutch. It's my happy little purse. Boucle, everywhere boucle. I love boucle. I think it's like leaving the trends already, but I don't care. I'm never on trend. I wore neons when everybody was like frowning and saying, ew, you're so 80s. And yeah, I am so 80s. I'm the child of 80s. I get to wear boucle and neons and all the other crazy things whenever I want. Because, well, I'm an adult woman. I can wear whatever I want. And yeah, this is just it makes me very, very happy. I have wanted one of these forever. I think I bought the pattern when it came out, and then the lack of frame and lack of sewing skills were stopping me, but I found the frame at the local store right here. If you're in Kotka-Hamina area, Kissenviiksi store has the frames in all the sizes, in 3 different sizes right now. Craft store. It's my local yarn store, the nearest to me. And then if you happen to have a good friend that can make you the lining, I'm very happy. I'm very happy that I didn't need to do the lining. And I think I even did a semi-decent job attaching it. I'll come closer. Look, I think I did a very good job attaching it for the person that doesn't sew. It's neat. I like it. And this is the smaller size. And I used 1 skein, 100 grams of DK weight boucle held double. And I matched the gauge. It fit the frame. Everything according to size, and lining fit perfectly. And it's my happy little clutch. And I don't know. I'm proud of myself for accomplishing this. It somehow feels a bigger deal than a whole garment, because I think because of the sewing part. I know sewing is not complicated, but it's not something that comes naturally to me. If knitting comes quite naturally and it feels good, sewing feels like a bit of a struggle. Even though a lot of people say, oh, but it's easy. Well, I don't know. But I think I did pretty well. Once again, can I show it once again? Because it's ridiculously cute, and I'm just happy with it. So everything according to pattern, and yeah. Pattern was quite skimpy. Like always, petite knit, you need to figure things out by yourself. But it's like very, very concentrated. Like in a, yeah. And you need to figure out a lot of things on your own. Okay. I think I'm losing a train of thought. I'm a bit tired right now, but we're trying to me, myself and I'm trying to gather myself and not talk gibberish. Not more than usual, at least. Okay. I have one almost finished object. I think it's finished. I think I need to cut yarn and weave it in, but I need to put my rubber boots on and go across the garden and try it on the thing, on where it's going. I'll show you. Let me pull the yarn out. I haven't cut the yarn. I might need to do one more round. I crocheted a sitting pad for our metal garden chairs. We have 2. I have 1. I need to make another one. Oh, great. Well, my husband is here. Dogs are barking and madness. Total madness. I apologize. So I made a happy, scrappy sitting pad. This is just a granny circle. Nothing complicated with a giant hook. My wrist is better. I can crochet. I've slowly started. 5mm hook. Five random yarn strands, just whatever I had, honestly, just all kind of bits and pieces, sock yarn, woolly yarn, there is some merino, everything thrown in a mix. And I'm just going around making a circle, and I really like it, and Sophia likes it, and now I need to make another one. I measured it. Well, I went when I started it. I went to measure the base of the chair, and I thought I'm gonna remember the number. I didn't write it down, so last night when I was ready to finish it, I think I remembered it right, but it's been raining so heavily I didn't feel like walking over there, so it's kind of almost finished object. It's either finished or I need one more round, but I'm showing it now. And hopefully next week I have 2 of these that we can start using them, because we've been sitting there, but it's quite cold without anything under. We've been throwing random things on the chairs because the weather has been all right, but like rainy in between. So yeah. Okay, we're done with finished objects. We're moving into whips. I'll start as always with my Lingonberry Leaf Tee. The good news is this is a test knit for lovely Marit. And I think the pattern will be out soon, and I made the sleeves. You can see it has the sleeves, and I stopped knitting last night because I knew I need to go and try it on. And I want to try it on with the like wide linen pants, but the problem is that the wide linen pants are still on top of the closet. I have like summer clothes in boxes up, and then I rotate them, and I haven't done that yet, so I need to climb all the way up and get the linen pants down and try this on that it's the correct length. Sorry, there is a commotion in entrance. My husband just came from work, and dogs are very excited. You can probably hear little and big paws tiptoeing around there. So, yeah, I need to try it on to determine the length, because I don't want it too long, but I want it to go with those wide linen pants that I have. So I'll do that today, and then hopefully I think I can maybe even finish it today, because I think I'm pretty close to the ribbing. I don't have a too long, I don't have long torso because I'm short. I'm rather short, and this is, yeah, this is already longer than my very short cardigan, and I think once I add ribbing, I think it's gonna be fine length. So all I need to do is to try it on to check the length, and then I will have a lovely summer tee. We don't have summer yet, but I'm early this year for once. I usually finish my summer tees like next spring or whenever we don't have the weather anymore, but this year I'm early. Well done. Well done. Have a cookie. Okay. So next one in my beautiful nautical fox bag. Fox bag, that was a gift from a lovely viewer. I have a gift knit for big kiddos teacher that needs to be done by next Friday. So by next Saturday. I have 1 week time, a bit more, which is good news, but also another piece of good news that I'm more than halfway through. I have less than half left, which is excellent. It's a color work cowl. I have my knitting ring hanging there. That will probably drop. It's lovely, mindless knit. It's Glacier Park Cowl by Caitlin Hunter. I'm knitting it in 2 yarns. Kettu Yarns Everyday Sock Merino in Suddenly Navy and Zauber Wolle Edition 3. This is not Zauber. It looks like a Zauber ball, but it's called Edition 3, which is 100% merino, sport weight, and they come in little 50-gram balls, and this is still my first ball. I actually got 2 of them. I don't know why. I think one will be enough. I should pop it on a scale and check. Am I halfway through? So it's a cowl, and it's gonna look like same on the other side, like mirrored. So yeah, I think I'll be able to finish it. I've been working on it every day a little bit. I'll come closer. Sorry, my knees are cracking. You know, I really like the color combo. I like the color changing yarn, and I think it's gonna be good. It looks like something she would wear, I hope. Yes, Bruno will have another teacher next year, and I really want to give something nice for his current teacher, because she's been absolutely lovely. And then I have another project that I talked about. You know, Jyväskylä Knit Fest is happening in a month. A bit more, but in around a month. A lot of knitters from all over Finland, and actually some other countries, will be going to Jyväskylä, to the biggest, I don't know, it's biggest specialized yarn event, yarn festival. It's definitely the biggest yarn festival in Finland, like a proper one where there is no mixed crafts. Like we have bigger events, but they have everything in it. This is like knit, crochet, fiber, wool, yeah. Wool festival. It's every summer in Jyväskylä, and of course I'm going, and I started the traditional festival shawl. That every year there is a festival shawl. I actually have skipped a couple of last ones. I think I have skipped 2. And this year I decided that I wanna participate. And because it was also very manageable. It's actually this long scarf. It's called Hetkiä Shawl by Tina from Tititu. You can get the pattern from, I think, Tititu web store, both in English and Finnish. Original one is knit in 1 strand of tuku wool fingering plus 1 strand of tuku mohair, and it's in 2 colors. So this is half. This is half of the shawl. Here is half, and I'm already over half because it's pretty mindless and quick knit. I'm knitting mine in different yarn. I'm knitting it in DK weight merino. Kettu Yarn's big sock, I chose colors Wild Lavender and Overjoyed because I like this combo. It makes me happy. Everything matchy here. I'm working on it. It has texture, it has these stripes and more texture and more stripes. And as you can guess, the other end will be same but in this color. So this is half, and we put it around, and it's this cute little thing. I think very wearable, very manageable, not a lot of knitting. Like you can definitely knit it in a month or so. So yeah, I'm working on it, and it's cute. Still need to figure it out how to wear it. Do I wear it as a scarf, or is there some other way to wear it? I don't know. This is too small. I need to think about it. What else you can do with it? But yeah, so like 200 grams of yarn in my case, because I'm knitting it in DK. I think this is enough. It's cut off. All I need to do with this bit is to make a little stripe repeat on the other end, like this. And I think I calculated it's enough, and I should still have a couple of grams left over. So yeah, new project. I'll come closer. Still cracking knees. Texture, very geometrical, very cute, and yeah. So that one, and actually those are all my current projects. Oh, I finished the knit. the knit sitting pad, but it's waiting to be felted, so I didn't bring it. That one I forgot. Doesn't matter, not important. I'll show it when it's done. Okay, so what else do I have for today? I had a request for the well-loved knits. I had a request for Xiao Mai by Layla Yang. The pattern was in the pink book, in the Neons and Neutrals. I think one of my all-time favorite knitting books. I've knit a few things from there, and I'm planning some more a bit later, hopefully this year. So I have worn this, I think, fair amount, but probably not as much as I would have wanted, because it's rather thick and warm, so we don't have much weather for it. It's tricky to find the right weather to wear it. I love this dearly. It's the first thing I wanted to knit from this book. It's the first thing I knit from that book. I finished it in August 2023, and I have worn it maybe, I don't know, maybe between 10 and 20 times. And I wish it would have been more. But yeah, it's thick, but it has like short-ish sleeve. I'm wearing it as an outside coat, usually on a cooler summer day or like warmer autumn day when it's not raining. So we don't have a lot of weather like that. It's tricky, but I've been trying. I just put it over a linen dress. I think I have a picture from my birthday last year, 2 years ago, when I wore it. We went out for lunch with my husband. If I find it, I'll pop it in. If no, it's an empty space and I didn't find it. So yeah, it has held up pretty well. Let me try if I can remember the yarn I used. My base yarn was very inexpensive. I used Drops Charisma with Drops Brushed Alpaca Silk. And then I used all sorts of fun bits for the braids. For the braids, I used all kind of mohairs, and I think there is a strand of alpaca and some sock yarn in these happy colors. It was a lot of strands. And it has worn pretty well. I did stabilize the neckline with a crochet hook, but it is stretching. It is stretching a bit under the weight. It is rather heavy cardigan because of the braids, and it's like bottom heavy. It's pulling it, but I think it's in a pretty decent shape. The braids have felt it down a little bit because I've been in the car, and and I think the front ones are doing. I think the sleeve ones are doing the best. The back ones are rather flat. I'll show it to you. But then again, on the inside, it has kind of almost felted together, which is nice. Nothing is shifting anywhere. You can't pull a strand because it's like stuck to the main fabric. The mohair, it has fused together over time. And then these, these look like a sad rat tails now. They were these fluffy tassels, but because they have felted. Okay, the next human is coming home. Will we have a bark? No bark. Kiddo came home. Sorry. a lot of activity here. Yeah, so these I didn't weave them in. I just tied them and left them hanging because it would be crazy. It would be crazy thick if I would have woven them in. And now they look like sad little rat tails, but it's okay. They are on the inside. Nobody can see them. And yeah. So that's my cardigan. 2 years old? Almost 2 years old. Worn some amount. I think I could wear it today. If I go somewhere, I could wear it today. Because the weather, I think, is appropriate. It's around, I don't know, 15 degrees maybe, but it is raining. If I take a big umbrella and wear it, it's gonna be fine. You can see the felting on the back here. They are quite flat. So yeah, that's how it has held up. I think pretty well. I think all right. All right, could have been worse. So yeah, that one. Do we have a little bit of knitting chat? What do I take? What do I take? What do I take? No, that one I can't. Let's take this one. Let's take this one. I can work on it without thinking. Color work with my ring. Let's take the Glacier. I think it's my... I have two urgent projects now. I have the Lingonberry Leaf that I need to try on, and this one. And everything else can actually wait. Okay. Okay, what is happening there? The girls are fighting. No, they don't fight, but I think Jackie gets upset when Lima wants to take her place. They've been getting along very well. The girls have been nice to each other. So what else I could tell you? What happened in this week? I visited a garden center, which was very exciting. when you're middle-aged lady, garden center visits are very, very exciting. We made one of my dreams finally came true. It wasn't like fully planned. I have wanted a thuya hedge for a really, really long time. Thuya, you know, like a cypress type of a plant, grows here really well, and like an evergreen, like a bush, like a tree. I don't know. You can make shrubs, fences with it. So, and we have neighbors there, and then there is an empty plot between us, and the empty plot is not maintained, and nobody does anything about it. And because we live in the countryside, city doesn't care about it. That it's wild, and I wanted to like plant a shrub there. And we've been planning, and I've been saving up for it, and now the garden center had a really good offer for thuyas, and I said, okay, the weather is cool. I have wanted it, let's do it. And we did it. We planted a living fence. They are still tiny, but they will grow pretty fast, and I'm very happy about it. I also bought a ridiculous metal chicken with flowers on it. It was also on sale. It was the last piece. It was sad, lonely, and dirty there outside in the garden center, and I brought it home. And she now lives on a porch, and I don't know. Name suggestions. My friend suggested Henny Penny, and that's the first thing I thought about, but I don't know. Is there a better? Is there anything else we could name the chicken? It's this ridiculous thing on metal wire legs, and I love her. She had to come home with me because, you know, you need to have silly things in life that make you happy. Metal chickens with flowers on them. Looks like that's on my list. So yeah. What else nice here? I'm not gonna be talking about sad and stressful things because I lived through a whole week like that, and now it's almost end of the week, and we only talk about happy things now because the brain needs to rest and needs to take a break from all the horrible things happening around. So yeah, my mama came to visit. Yay! She's here, and yeah, she's spending time with kids. She arrived a couple of days ago, and it's nice. It's nice to have another adult in the house, and it's nice to spend time with her. And we've been spending time outside, and only a couple of days still, but yeah. Yeah. She brought gifts for kids, and Sophia got the teeny tiny vacuum cleaner for her bunny house. It's this cute little metal thing. It's the sweetest because Sophia has a bunny house. It's the IKEA bookshelf. I think, like a playhouse. You can use it as a bookshelf, and then we have furniture there, and bunnies live there, and the mouse, and all kind of animals live in that house, and we've been furnishing it, and I often make all kind of things for the house. And now, yeah, other people in the family have learned that you can send Sophia cute things or buy Sophia cute things for the bunny house. And she especially, her kitchen is her favorite thing. And then the second favorite is the washing machine. She has a little washing machine and clothing line with little pins, like a, yeah, clothing pegs, pins. And she does the bunny laundry all the time. And then she irons it. She has a cute little ironing board with a little iron. And now she has a vacuum cleaner, and she's been going around vacuuming the bunny house because we have mats, we have rugs, carpets. It's very cute. She's been busy cleaning the bunny house. So yeah. What else? What else? Gardening season, it's on. Between the rain, we're planting things, and we cleaned the strawberry benches already, and I put the first seedlings in the ground, and I planted more flowers, and just, yeah, first time mowed the lawn for the first time, and now it's raining and it's just growing back. It like grows in front of your eyes, and it grows very fast till Juhannus, which midsummer in Finland, and then it slows down, you know. But yeah, enjoying all the flowers coming up, just watching the nature come alive, wake up after a really long nap. I have now tulips, I have daffodils, and peonies are coming up nicely. It was definitely worth covering them for winter. I covered them with Christmas tree branches, and I think they're looking and feeling better this year because I took care of them in autumn. I think 1 year before I covered them a bit too... No, I uncovered them a bit too early. The weather was tricky, and this year I kept the cover for a bit longer, and now they are doing better. And we have... Things are getting green. There are leaves almost on everything already, and some bushes are flowering, which is very nice. That change happened like this. It's almost overnight. Everything woke up, and it feels nicer to be surrounded by all the greenery. And yeah, so I don't know, I don't think I have anything else for now. I'm planning, I still need to work a bit this weekend, unfortunately, but otherwise I'm planning just to spend time with the family if we can outside. Yeah, last weekend we had a nice weather and we were basically living outside, but now this week it's been raining most of the days, but that's also okay because it's good for the plants, good for everything I planted, good for my new hedge. I'm very proud of it. We did it, yeah, just me and my husband, we did it in one evening. It was a lot of thujas to plant. So I think I'm gonna go now. I'm wishing you a lovely week or weekend ahead. Thank you so much for being here with me, for taking this moment to talk about happy things in life, because finding joy is important. Yeah, I'm looking forward to slowing down a little bit at the end of the week and enjoying all the little happy things. So I hope you can also slow down and enjoy whatever brings you joy right now. So yeah, I will be here knitting, drinking coffee, and listening to the rain that's starting again. Okay. Take care, and I will see you next time. Heippa!